Hey my Enchanted, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Stephanie here on YouTube. I'm stephNchanted, and if you haven't subscribed, be sure to click the link down below. Just click and subscribe. Please subscribe if you like my channel, if you guys want to see more of my videos. Now for today's video, I'm going to be doing my July favorites. I know I'm a little past due, but I decided to do it because I do have a lot of favorites for the month of July. I can't remember when the last time I did a favorites video, so I decided to do one for the month of July. So I do have a lot of makeup products, and the majority is from e.l.f. If you guys remember, I did a video, a haul, because I got a lot of free product from Jennifer at e.l.f. Cosmetics at the Bayshore Mall here in Long Island, and that's because I did do a meet and greet with them. So they were kind enough to give me a lot of makeup. So yeah, that's why I have a lot of e.l.f. But I am not sponsored by e.l.f. They are not paying me to tell you guys how much I love their products. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I've been a big fan of e.l.f. for a really long time. e.l.f. was actually the first makeup brand that I got into once I started getting into makeup. And so yeah, just a disclaimer, I am not getting paid for this video. It's not sponsored by e.l.f. They never told me, oh, you have to say you don't love e.l.f. You know, this is just my personal opinion. So I just want to get that out there. Okay? Got it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get into it. Let's start off with like primers. Now I've mentioned to you this before, especially during that haul, because I did buy these on my own, and then of course I got backups when they gave me more. And it is the e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion. I just love this lotion. It's like a daily moisturizer. It just gives you like a nice glow, and I just love it. I wear it all over my face. So if I know I'm gonna wear a top where like my décolletage is showing, or like my shoulders are showing, then I'll put some all over there. And so I just love this for like a nice summer glow. And I even wear this when I'm not wearing makeup. So next is the e.l.f. primer. I believe this is the matte and hydrating, or matte radiant primer. I'm not sure the name of it because it doesn't say in the packaging. It just says live from within, but this has really been an awesome primer for me. I use it all over my face, and sometimes I even use it on my eyes. But yeah, it hasn't, like, it does its job, which is to keep my makeup on for a long time, and so I like it. It hasn't like given me any breakouts or anything. I haven't had any allergic reactions to it, so I'm really loving it. Next, for foundation. Now I know when I did my first impressions, I said that I didn't like this foundation, but I've actually changed my mind because I've noticed that, especially during the summer, because it's nice, you know, because it is nice weather, it is hot weather, sometimes it gets really humid. I haven't been wearing like full coverage foundation. And so this has been really great actually. It's the e.l.f. foundation serum in the shade light medium. Like I said, in that first impressions, I said that I wasn't really impressed with it because there wasn't a lot of coverage, because I was used to wearing a foundation with more coverage. But like I said before, because it is a summer, I found that I haven't been like reaching for my other foundations and just going to this one. And so yeah, like I said, it is light coverage. It is a foundation serum, so that's why it is light coverage. It's very light on the skin. You feel like, I don't feel like I have anything on my skin when I wear it, but still, like, I feel like I still see like parts of my, like, I can still see my skin. Like, it looks like my skin. It doesn't look like makeup. So I've really been loving it. It does have SPF 25, which is really good. But yeah, I think I do love it for like the spring and summer, for when I don't want to wear like full coverage foundation. But I think that like for like the fall and winter, I won't be using this as much. But we'll see. We'll see how I like it when the weather starts getting colder, whether I want more coverage or not. But for now, this has been my go-to. I've been wearing this every single time I wear makeup. So because I'm mentioning this one, I'm going to mention this one right now, which is the e.l.f. finishing powder in light medium. This combo has been my go-to makeup. This is all I've been wearing since I've gotten this actually. I haven't been wearing any other foundations at all, and so I have been loving this. It just gives me like a nice lightweight powder. It gives me a little bit more coverage on top of this. but it doesn't look powdery on my skin, which I don't like that look. I don't like it when you look like you have a lot of powder on your face. So it does still look like on my skin. It just gives me a little bit more coverage, and it does take all like the shine away. So this is what I've been using to set my foundation, and it's perfect because I could take it on the go. It has like a little puff, so like I can like use it as a blotter as well, which I have been doing actually. Sometimes if I get a little bit too oily, like on my right here or right here, I will just like blot it and it'll work perfectly. So definitely I definitely recommend these two together. I wouldn't recommend like this by itself. Definitely recommend these two together. Next is actually the finishing powder, but in the shade Dark Deep, which looks like this. Now I have been using this to do my contour. It is what I'm using on my face. So yeah, so I am wearing all the things I mentioned before, like the glow lotion, the primer, the foundation, the finishing powder. That I'm wearing all that on my face, and this is what I use to contour. I do love it. It is pigmented, so a little bit does go a long way. It blends beautifully, and it's not ashy or anything on me, so which is what I like. And contour shades are just too cool tone, where they just look ashy and it doesn't look good. But this one looks really good. I really like how it looks, so definitely a yes. Next, I'm going to be talking about a concealer. It's the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in the shade Green Corrector, which is this one. This is what I've been using for my redness. This is really nice. It does come out like really green, really pigmented, but once you start to blend it out, it blends beautifully and you can't even tell once you put foundation on. So I have been loving this. Next, I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. Total Face Palette. You can't even see the brand anymore because I've been using it so much. It looks like this. You have a bronzer, contour, a highlight, and two blush colors, and I have been loving these. I love these blush colors. I love these two for like every day. I do have this one on today. I just love it. It gives me like a nice flush of color. Sometimes when you use a blush that's too pigmented, it looks a bit much. They give you, like I said, like a flush of color, and it just looks really like natural, like a nice flush on your face. And I have been using this sometimes during the day, if I want to like just spruce it up, I'll use this one just to go over it. And then for my highlight, this is what I've been using. Since I'm talking about highlight, I'm going to this one. This is what I've been using like basically every time I use makeup. It is what I have on my face, but I pair it with the e.l.f. Liquid highlighter, which is this one, and it's in the shade Illuminating. This is a cream highlight. So what I do is after I'm done with my contour and my blush, I just I dab it on my finger and then just dab it here, make sure it's blended, and then I go on top with this highlighter right here, and that is what I have on my face. You can see my highlight. It's not like I don't want you to think that just because these are affordable options, because this is like I believe like $3, and this one's more like I think $6. But just because they're affordable doesn't mean like you're not gonna get like enough pigmentation. Like you can see my highlight. Like you can see that. Like I use it right here on highest points on my cheek, especially right here on my temples, on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. And again, if I'm showing like this part of my body, then I'll just brush them on. And it's been awesome. So yes. Now going to eyes with the e.l.f. Little palettes. I love these. I have been using these so much. I have the Matte Essentials, Naked Roses, and Neutral Nudes. I love all of them. I've been using them constantly. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you might be like tired of me saying that I use these, because I have been using these a lot, but I just love them. I feel like they're a perfect size. You can take them on the go if you want to touch up during the day and things like that. You get 5 shadows in total. But yeah, but if you go into e.l.f. and you decide you just want to get one palette, I definitely recommend these, because these are nice and small. You get great pigmentation, and it's a great quality. Next, I'm gonna go into, oh, I forgot a powder. Next, I'm going to go into a powder that I use to bake under my eyes, which is the LA Girl Pro Powder HD Setting Powder, which looks like this. I've been using this every time I use makeup, basically because I don't have any other loose powder, but other than that, I do really like it. I think it's perfect. It's nice and like, it's milled really finely, and so a little bit goes a long way. I have noticed that with this powder, I don't like clean up my contour with it, just because sometimes when I'm taking pictures, this part of my face looks really white because it is a white powder. But that hasn't happened like under my eyes or anything, so that's why I just keep it the baking under my eyes, and that's it. But other than that, I haven't really loving it. Next, I'm gonna go into eyeliner. I have been loving the e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade Jet Black. This is what it looks like. This is $2. $2. And it's waterproof. Like, once it goes on, it's not coming off. And when you want to take it off, I use coconut oil to take it off, because otherwise it's really hard to get off. But I have been loving it. Again, no flaking or anything like that. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't budge. And I love the wand, because you know what, sometimes with liquid liners, sometimes the wand is like just way too long and you just don't have that precision with it. But with this one, because it is short, it gives you enough control over it, and because the tip is really fine, you can still get that winged liner. So this is what I've been using. Again, $2. Next, I'm gonna go into lashes. Now, of course, I'm wearing falsies today, but on the days that I don't wear falsies, I don't wear falsies every time I wear makeup, but on the days that I don't wear falsies, I use the Buxom Lash Mascara, which you guys know that I love this. But after using this one, I use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, and this has been so great because I feel like this one like separates them and lengthens them, but this one actually gives them volume, and so I love these together. Now going to brows, I have been using the Benefit Groove Proof pencil, brow pencil in the shade, I think this is this is number 3. Now this one's a small one because I wanted to try it out. I've been having like trouble with my brows. I haven't been like, the products that I've been using in the past just weren't like the great ones. I didn't know how to use them. I didn't have enough control. I didn't get like the sharpness of it. And so when I saw this, I wanted to try it out, so I got the travel size, and I have been loving it actually. It comes like into a point right here, it's like a triangle, and it comes to a point which gives me like nice clean lines. I love this. It's what I've been using on my brows lately, and so it just gives me nice and clean brows. And then on top of that, what I use to set it is the e.l.f. brow gel in the shade medium, which looks like this. This just basically just sets them, and it just makes my hair stay in place, and it's gonna make sure that like whatever brow product I use isn't going anywhere. Now lastly, for makeup wise, I'm gonna go into lips. Now these are not considered lipsticks, but that's what I use them for. These are the e.l.f. I think they're the cream. They're called the cream eyeshadow bases, and so these are what it look like, but in the packaging you think liquid lip. That's what I think. But anyway, these are our cream eyeshadows, but I use them as liquid lipsticks. What I'm using today, I'm using both the blushing rose and soft beige. What I did is I put the blushing rose on first, and then I used this on the inner part of my lips and just blended it out. Now, I have been loving these for my lips. They are matte. It doesn't come off easily, so I really do like that. And it doesn't like dry my lips or anything like that. And so yeah, if you like these as eyeshadows, try them as lipsticks because you're gonna love them. I promise you that. Okay, so that's it for makeup. So oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry. So my last makeup item is a popular item here on YouTube and on Instagram, on social media, everywhere. And it is the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe brushes. This is what it looks like. Now, I know that I haven't done a tutorial here on my channel using this palette, and it's not because like I haven't wanted to. I just really wanted to play around with the colors and see if I liked it or not. And I am gonna film a tutorial with this very soon, so stay tuned for that. But I have been loving this palette. They're creamy, they're buttery, they're easy to blend, they have good pigmentation. But yeah, so I just really love them. I just really love this palette. I feel like you get so many colors, like such a variety. If you want pop of color, you have pop of color. If you want neutrals, you have neutrals. You have shimmer, you have mattes, you have satin, you have just everything. And so I really have been enjoying this palette, so I will be doing more tutorials with this very soon. That's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a lot of favorites, but what can I say? I had a lot to love this month. But yeah, again, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.